UpTheScoreTV is live. I'm your host, Sosavelli, checking in. Let's get straight to the video. The XFL 2023 playoffs are set, ladies and gents. But how did we get here? First, on Saturday, we go to St. Louis, where AJ McCarron and the Battlehawks straight decimate the waste of space Orlando Guardians. AJ McCarron took care of business on Saturday, going 28 for 35, 420 yards, nice by the way, and 6 touchdowns. Kareem Walker had 7 rush attempts, 33 yards, and 1 touchdown. Hakeem Butler had 9 receptions, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Darius Shepard had 6 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Steven Mitchell had 4 receptions, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns. And we can't forget the defense, with Sebastian having 6 tackles, 3 PDs, 2 interceptions. Dennis having 2 tackles, 2 PDs, 1 interception. Loomer having 2 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks. And London having 5 tackles, 1 TFL, and 1.5 sacks. I won't even dignify going into Orlando's stats because they've been ass all year. I'm surprised they even managed to beat the Defenders, but that was only a 1-point game, so every dog has his day, I guess. The final score, 53-28, eliminating them from the playoffs with a final record of 1-9. Sell that team to another city now. What city would you guys like to see Orlando Guardians be replaced with? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, this was a glimmer of hope that put the ball in Seattle court when it comes to playoff contention. Speaking of playoff contention, we head to San Antonio, where the San Antonio Brahmas face off against the DC Defenders to try to stay in playoff contention. They let San Antonio crawl back in the game after being up 19-3, but Jordan Teamu's late TD plus 1 point sealed it. Mainly because San Antonio's game-winning field goal was just missed, closing their disappointing season to 3-7 and automatically giving my Arlington Renegades the green light for a playoff spot. Thanks, boys. You guys suck. DC closes their season going 9-1. Congrats to the Defender fans. Put your lemons away before I take your little beer snake and throw it in the lake. Finally, we flap our wings and fly all the way to Seattle to watch the Seattle Sea Dragons face off against the Las Vegas Vipers, who are already eliminated and hilariously the Battlehawks' last hope of making the playoffs. And even they know it, which is why they posted this. All sports fans' biggest fears is having their playoff chances in the hands of an absolute garbage team, and I absolutely feel for St. Louis Battlehawks Nation. Psych. Anyways, to the surprise of nobody, the Sea Dragons slapped around the Las Vegas Vipers with Ben DiNucci, aka Ben DiGucci, going 26 for 41, 339 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4 rush yards for 41 yards, and 1 of those TDs being a rush touchdown. Josh Gordon had 9 receptions for 115 yards. Green had 4 receptions for 88 yards and a touchdown. Pearson had 3 receptions for 42 yards and a touchdown. VC had 2 receptions for 25 yards and a touchdown. And we can't forget the defense, with Joseph having 5 tackles, 1 TFL, 1 sack. Skipper having 2 tackles, 1 TFL, 1 sack. Walker having 4 tackles, 1 TFL. Wright having 3 tackles, 1 FF. Cole having 1 tackle, 1 PD, 1 interception. Completely shattering the Call is Law Birdies playoff hopes as they are eliminated, and Seattle goes on to the playoffs with a final score of 28-9. Is Call still law, ugly birdies? Huh? Yeah, shut up and sit down, dirty birds. And there you have it. Your 2023 XFL playoffs are set. In the North, we got Jordan Teamu and his DC Defenders versus Ben DiNucci, aka Ben DiGucci, and his Seattle Sea Dragons. And in the South, we got Brandon Silvers and his Houston Roughnecks versus Luis Perez and my Arlington Renegades. Alright, y'all, what did y'all think about the final week of the XFL regular season? Did your team make the playoffs or not? And who do you feel is going to win it all? Let me know all that and more in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. This is Sosa Velli checking out.